experts at New Balance know, choosing the right shoe can instantly improve your workout. And as you're about to see, the unique technology that goes into each product makes all the difference.
The 990 series has always been a really important style for New Balance. The shoe is over 30 years old and made in the USA. It's really important to the brand. It's one of many shoes that employs thousands of American workers. Runners really appreciate that about the 990 series and about New Balance in general as the only athletic footwear company still manufacturing in the United States. And this shoe really represents our promise to that. This 990 version 3 is an ounce lighter than the predecessor and has a bit more of a modernized look, but still that really familiar heritage and material package that 990 runners all around the world really covet. All of our 990 series shoes have really showcased our American craftsmanship and shoemaking really at its finest here in the USA. The Boston version is really special in that it has really cool icons, the Paul Revere on his horse, some discovery elements of the Freedom Trail on the sock liner, and our support on all 990s on the lateral side to the medial side. And as all 990 runners have really appreciated through the years, a beautiful marriage of cushioning and support. We've got a really rich material package that's going to wrap the runner's foot and also take color beautifully in this deep midnight purple. Runners love our 890 series. Version 3 is available now and continues on our Rev Light midsole platform. We launched Rev Light, which is our revolutionarily light midsole foam, in the very first 890 shoe and really speaks to innovation at New Balance. It's 30% lighter than standard midsole foams, but with everyday durability. So something we really believe in at New Balance is designing and engineering products without sacrificing performance. It's resilient, it's incredibly light, and everyday durable. The shoe continues with what we call intelligent geometries, meaning that every notch and groove has real thought behind it. We have our full ground contact outsole and blown rubber forefoot to allow for a really cushioning, but again, stable ride. The upper continues with our no-sew in the forefoot and thin TPU to really wrap that arch. So version 3 is a little bit more cushion than version 2, especially in that forefoot area, but maintains a really familiar, iconic design, but a little bit more futuristic every year as we've continued to do. The Boston 890 was a lot of fun for the running design team to work on. In the 890, we really wanted to bring the city to life and certain discovery elements and history that's happened right here in Boston. The shoe is themed Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. No-sew overlays in the forefoot, which hold the runner in snugly and softly, look high-vis by day, but glow-in-the-dark by night. There's other glow-in-the-dark aspects on the shoe, including that N logo, and perhaps some other discovery elements that runner can learn once they pick up a pair. The night sky comes to life here on the Rev Light midsole, again symbolizing the stars that helped lead Paul Revere as he rode through the night. We have Paul Revere riding on his horse on the back of the heel. On the sock liner, you have the Freedom Trail that showcases a lot of rich history in Boston, including Paul Revere's house, including other historical sites in Boston that runners will run by and flock to as they visit the city.
No matter what kind of shoe you're looking for, finding the right fit is key.
Absolutely. It can be really overwhelming for a runner to choose their running shoe, but it is the most important asset of your wardrobe. It helps prevent injuries and makes the run just a lot better when you're in the right shoe. We have a variety of shoes at New Balance, anything from what we call neutral, meaning the runner's pretty efficient, to stability, to high stability, meaning the very common overpronation happens when that runner's foot or ankle or inner foot just turns inward. It's very popular. It's about half the market share of running shoes sold around the country. At New Balance, we have performance footwear for literally whatever the runner needs, and from a performance aspect, desires. So they might want a lot of cushioning or just a little bit of cushioning, but what's so important is that type of shoe, meaning the stability quotient and amount of support that shoe provides.
And you look good doing it too.
Absolutely. It's really important that the design aesthetic is beautiful. There's no excuse, we say, for an ugly shoe. New Balance has rich history rooted here in Boston. First and foremost, we were founded here. We have 5 factories in New England, 2 of them here in Massachusetts, and we've been manufacturing footwear here for over 30 years. In terms of our connection to runners, it's one of our deepest and most important connections the brand keeps alive. We have many initiatives in past current and future. Those include anything from helping to clear the Charles River after a big snowstorm so that runners can train for important races, to our relationship and support of the Red Sox. We sponsor the Run to Home Base, which occurs in about a month. And the city is one of the destinations in the world for runners, and runners all over the world know Boston, and many come here to run throughout the city, whether just for a trip or for a big race. The running design and development team at New Balance has runners' best interests in mind, and with that comes innovation and maintaining absolute performance. So our goal is to continually make the experience better for the runner.
Born from innovation in 1906 and taking athletes well into the future. To find a shoe that fits your lifestyle, come visit their store on Boylston Street or go to newbalance.com.